just on the green or whatever. All right, refs to your rings, and then call your opponent or your competitors and start right away.
How's it sound?
Not too bad.
Okay.
You, let me see here. For some reason now, I don't hear us at all, hardly.
I hear you.
Try now.
Yeah, there I am.
There we go. All right.
So I take it we're operating on a white belt division, blue belt division, purple belt division?
No,
basis?
just pretty much whatever. So
Okay.
I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. So, yeah. So we're going to try running 3 things all at once. This might be chaos, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll see. So, okay.
I believe on the mat, this is mat number 1, right?
One second. So we're trying timers and scores and all sorts of craziness here.
See, over here we've got Kyle Halverson. Over here we've got Kyle Halverson and Kyle Lundy. I believe
Matt Halverson.
Matt Halverson. And Matt is out of Minnesota Martial Arts Academy, correct?
Yep. And we got Jordan already gets a submission here.
Matt Halverson doing a good job building up to the triangle choke there. On mat number 3, looks like we're working a back take, but didn't quite get the angle correct.
Yep. Carlos, I believe, is up 2 points though to.
On submission attempts.
Yep. One. So it's this one we're doing 2 points for every submission attempt essentially.
Understood.
So trying to keep up with the action here as much as possible. Keith on mat number 2 going in for a single leg there. This is his first time in a gi.
And looks like Matt Halverson won by triangle choke on mat 1.
Matt Halverson wins on mat number 1.
Matt is a Minnesota Martial Arts Academy student, right?
Correct. Or the Academy, I believe, as it's now called.
Oh, my bad. Sorry to Greg and company. Things are going at a really fast clip here.
Yeah, no kidding. And I'm enjoying the new setup here. Let me know what you guys think, too.
On mat 1, we have Logan McPadden and
Justice Zabel. Justice is out of the Academy.
So are those the only 2 competitors from the Academy, Justice and Matt?
No, sorry, the Academy of Combat Arts out of Fargo. So.
Oh, okay. So he's one of Dylan Spicer's guys.
Correct. And I'm really hoping that this bottom thing updates here soon. But.
There's another gym here by the name of No Coast BJJ. Where are they out of?
They're out of Des Moines.
Okay.
Okay, and we have another 2 points for Carlos.
Logan.
And we get a pat.
Logan snapping down with the front headlock, and Justice peels the hands.
Wade Dixon from Okoboji Jiu-Jitsu or Jiu-Jitsu Okoboji winning.
Okoboji has a school now.
Yep, they just started here not too long ago.
And who is the lead instructor there?
I don't know off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Looks like we're in an over-under. For a second there, I thought Logan was going to attempt to hit a lat drop or maybe even a step-by. I'm not sure what he was kind of trying to set up there, but they backed out of the over-under and back into collar ties.
Looks like winner by armbar, Keith Pautin.
The gentleman he competed against looks like he's a Marcelo Alonso affiliate.
Yeah, that is the Okaboji team.
Okay. Yeah, and if I recall correctly, Marcelo is out of Seattle. In the middle mat, we have Masa from Next Edge Academy, and
Jordan Pitzman.
Jordan is out of...
He's out of No Coast BJJ.
Okay, out of Des Moines. Logan looks like he has taken mount, and he's finding himself in a good position for an over-under there for a second, and up. Justice does a good job recomposing to half guard. Looks like he's going for a knee shield or Z at the moment. And not quite recomposing guard. Gone to open guard at this point. It was a nice job scrambling out of a bad situation.
Oh, and Jordan gets the straight ankle lock early on. Your winner early, Jordan Pitzman.
It looks like Justice may be in on was he attempting a Kimura grip? Oh, triangle now. You're going to want to see Logan smash that leg and prevent the leg from popping out for triangle. Maybe sprawl out.
Almost able to get past there. Next up on mat number 2, we have Dana Bergman out of Jiu-Jitsu Okaboji and Brett Tomlinson, independent.
If you look at the hook that, or the grip that Logan was using on the wrist, generally I discourage people from grabbing the wrist in that manner. Yep, and there's a sweep. Essentially,
Sorry, you were saying?
essentially he was grabbing the wrist and he was attempting to stuff it down towards his own legs, and he kind of helped Justice enter into kind of a almost X or deep half guard situation.
Sure.
With the underhook.
Ooh.
Attempted a flying triangle, didn't quite work out for him.
Brett looking to pass there on mat number 3. Finally gets the pass. Just realized I had these in the wrong spots, so I'll fix that here real quick. There we go. That should be the proper way.
Justice has worked himself into side control and is doing a pretty good job maintaining at the moment. Looks like Logan may attempt to belly here.
Brett looking for, Brett Tomlinson looking for a submission from the back here. Real close. Right now, mat number 1, 20 seconds left. Who do you give it to?
Based on a number of sweeps, I'm probably going to have to give it to it's Justice, right?
Yep.
Yeah. A couple of sweeps. There was at one point where Logan looks like he could have held mount, but he never really held the position. He was immediately placed back into guard, and Justice got sweeps. So
Justice. So your winner by decision, Justice Zabel.
looks like a mat 2. I can't tell if he's attempting to work a rear naked or if it's was it a bow and arrow for a second? It's difficult to make out the grips from here. I thought for a second, looking from behind, I thought maybe he was going for a clock, and now he's transitioned into an armbar. Mat 1 is Kyle Lundy and Kerry Bingham. Kerry immediately goes into it looks like he was going for Barimbolo, and Kyle backed out.
Yeah, these two teammates actually, so.
Pass for Kerry. See if he can settle the position here. And
Hey, thanks, by the way. Guys on the setup, let me know if you can hear me, too. Trying with this setup. Hopefully it works okay. Oh, and looks like Dana gets the submission.
rear naked.
Yep.
It goes to judge's decision if nobody submits.
What does that mean? If nobody submits?
See, if it goes no submission, it goes to a judge's decision.
Is that you guys or is that
Yeah, it's
Both of us. How do you feel?
I feel horrible.
Okay.
yeah, same.
Okay. Hey.
Kerry
Stay there
setting
next time.
Kerry setting up the bow and arrow. Kyle's doing an actually pretty solid job of keeping him off his back here. Kerry getting better on the bow, getting the deeper grip on the bow and arrow, continuing to cinch him in. Would like to see him not quite so high. And there's the submission. And on mat 2, looks like we're going to have Masa, who is a blue belt from Next Edge,
Correct.
and Apollo Swanson. And Apollo Swanson, who I believe is from Renegade Martial Arts in Sioux City, Iowa. And then on mat 1, we're going to have Sam Garrett and Roman, who I believe is also from Minnesota, or sorry, the Academy out of the Twin Cities. Roman had competed here before, did very, very well. He's got I believe, a JUCO wrestling background.
Correct.
Roman's doing a really good job maintaining low base. He's keeping position pretty well. Sam has attempted to, on a number of occasions, scramble out, and Roman's now fed the lapel completely underneath. It looks like he's probably setting up a Darce choke here. Yep, he's setting up the Darce. He's going to try to chest down on that arm and feed it through. And now he's established north-south position. He's probably going to look for that feed through again if he can. And he has taken mount. Over on mat 2, we have Michael Nelson on top, half guard. Apollo
Swanson on the bottom.
Yep. Looked like Michael was attempting a knee slide there. Ideally, you'd like to see him work that knee up a little bit higher in between the legs, or clear it above the quads before he actually attempts to slide it across. And on mat 1, Roman is still mounted on Sam. Roman's basically controlled position from the moment the match started. Going back into, looks like he might be, he was feeding that grip through again. It looked like he may have been attempting to set up a Darce. Now he's attempting to isolate that arm, maybe go for an Americana. Sam attempting to scramble out the back. And with the bow and arrow choke, there goes Roman. Roman wins by bow and arrow. He used that bow and arrow choke to really great effect the last time he competed at this tournament as well.
I didn't see that one. Roman win?
Yes, he won by bow and arrow. That same kind of rolling bow and arrow that he used last time he was here quite a bit.
Apologize, folks. I'll get everything kind of set up here in a second.
Kerry Bingham and Matt Halverson on mat 1. This is going to be an interesting match. Both of them are effective at Berimbolo, play a lot more of the kind of contemporary style of game that we don't necessarily see played all that often in this immediate area.
Your winner on mat number 3, Trevor Thomason. Recently found out that I needed to, in fact, save these things, so that is why they're not updating.
Matt attempting to kind of extend Kerry out there a little bit with that De La Hiva hook. He's, if you watch his left hand, he's attempting to feed the grip through the bottom. He used that to good effect when he was setting up the triangle choke on Kyle Lundy in their match earlier. And going into a spider. I'd like to see Kerry clear that arm, starting to. And looks like we're going into a single leg X, maybe even a straight ankle lock here. And he may go belly down on the ankle there. Nope, didn't quite. Looks like Carey's in on a straight ankle lock attempt.
Apologize, guys. If you can probably tell, I'm scrambling over here. Using a new system, not quite used to it yet. So.
And we may, Matt's attempting to open up that Carey's right foot, and now he's starting to get in on the ankle lock. Carey's attempting to clear the leg. Not bad, not bad.
We got 4 seconds left on mat number 2. What do you think for that? It's been mostly
Massa, yeah.
Massa trying to pass.
Massa's controlled position looked like he had a couple close attempts. I'd give it to him. Matt Halverson has taken side control on mat 1. Looks like he's setting up a far side armbar. Matt once again is feeding the grip underneath. He's really a big fan of that, almost like not quite a rodeo grip like you're accustomed to seeing Leandro Lowe use when he attempts to use.
Starting to get an idea how to use this thing. So,
looking at about 2.5 minutes left in the Matt Halverson Kerry Bingham match, who do you got, Bruce?
I have no clue. I have been completely scrambling here.
Up until this point, I think it has been close, but generally Matt has been a bit more effective in controlling position as he is right now, and the sort of 50-50 scramble they found themselves in neither really threatened the other in any serious way. So up at this point, I got Matt up. Looks like almost some attempted modified waiter sweep there, and Matt's attempting the back take. And attempting the back take again. Nice scramble by Matt. Let's see if he can finish off on the back. He's in a truck here. Kerry attempting to threaten. Yep, okay. Kerry's attempts at threatening the knee bar created some space for him so he could get out of the truck. Now, if Kerry can drive that right knee to the mat, he can find himself in a position where he hadn't been much of. But, yep, beautiful sweep. Couldn't quite finish. Looks like we're done on mat 3 already.
Yeah, mat 2 and mat 3. Mat 2 winner, Derek Fleck. And mat number 3, your winner, Wade Dixon.
We have 30 seconds remaining in the Matt Halverson-Kerry Bingham match.
Who do you give it to? I didn't watch any of it.
I think it's pretty clearly Matt at this point. He's frustrated a lot of Kerry's attempts. I mean, it may not even be necessary at this point, but yeah, he's controlled. Yep, and guess that was just academic. Matt Halverson wins by armbar.
All right, we're going to give a little bit of break on mat number 3. So your winner by armbar, Matt Halverson. Okay, I'll do the next match. Give me a second.
All right, on mat 3, we have Mike Melcher and Wade Dixon.
Yeah, Wade's been doing really well. This is actually in the open division, so. He's competing.
Hey.
Rebel, just waiting, and then we'll do Logan after this.
Nice attempted foot sweep there by Roman. Can tell he's heavy on the ties. He immediately transfers into Russian ties quite a bit.
Yeah. You can, by the way, the new software kind of killing me right now as far as waiting for stuff to get ready here. So.
Almost looks like he was going for a modified toesy pass there for a second before Logan just kind of went into a... Looks like he's attempting to set up a knee shield, but I'm not quite certain. All right, on mat 3, we've generally found ourselves in kind of this closed guard stalemate here for a bit. On mat 2, after a double leg takedown, Roman has mostly maintained top position. He had mount there for a second. I thought he was going to get a mounted guillotine, but Logan managed to scramble him back, and we're back to our feet. Armbar on attempt on mat 3, but that's not going to work. He's far too down, or way too far down on the arm.
Roll bell. Actually, don't worry about it. Apologize, guys. We're just waiting on one mat here. Mike Melcher looking for a submission attempt. Yep, he gets 2 points over there.
Roman once again controlling position pretty effectively here. Looks like he's attempting to set up an Americana again. He's isolating that far arm. Yep. And takes mount.
Let me know what you think at home, guys, too. Got a lot of comments on Facebook. Struggling with all the technology, but we're getting it to work. Oh,
Is there a finish on mat 3 over there?
yeah, there's so much going on, I can't even tell anymore. I think Mike got the finish. Okay, your winner, Mike Melcher.
Roman's fed his grip. If you can see there in the home audience, Roman has fed his grip underneath and is trapping Logan's near arm from behind the back. I let it go now, but you frequently see a lot of guys who play heavy top pressure games will attempt to get that feed so they can kind of use it to just pin a guy and keep him uncomfortable while they work for something else. Looks like Logan was attempting to maybe go De La Riva and transition into a triangle choke. Cut the... Yep. Roman did a good job stacking him off.
Oh, we got a quick submission. Yep. So, let's see here. Keith, your winner by submission. Save that bad boy. Try to do. Jeez. Only a few seconds left. Who do you give it to on mat number 1?
Mat number 1 just started, so nobody yet.
Mat number 2.
Mat number 2 is pretty clearly Roman's. He has dominated the match from beginning to end, other than one brief attempted triangle choke by Logan.
Oh.
Nice leg drag over here on mat 1. Looks like an attempted X choke from Mount, maybe? It looks like an X choke. Grips were a little bit wonky. Attempting to settle his hips now. And Americana, you'd like to see him bring that elbow, get that arm flat to the mat, and bring that elbow more towards the hips rather than above the head. On mat 2, we have Keith and Dana.
Correct.
Dana's from Okoboji. Keith is from Next Edge Academy here in Sioux Falls.
Just kind of waiting on mat number 3. Brett has a match on mat number 3 as well.
Dana was in on a Russian tie there. Looked like he was attempting the outside trip, but had a hard time keeping Keith close. And
I'm going to go ahead and send Mike Melcher and Trevor over on mat number 3.
Keith using knee shield from bottom. Dana trying hard to pressure. I'd like to see him clear that leg if he can, or do some sort of leg weave. But he's doing a decent job of flattening Keith out, so who knows, it may work for him. Yep. Is he trying to thrust choke over there from inside the guard?
I think a little Masapao maybe?
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, nice transition into the triangle attempt by Keith. He likes to work off of that overhook and then stuff the other arm. It reminds me of a certain someone when he was a purple belt.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
That overhook and controlling at the wrist drove me insane. Melcher pulls guard.
Yeah, he's really been working a lot of guard recently. Found a home for it and really likes it. So. Throw that one up there, maybe. I think he gave Dana 2 points for that thrusting choke earlier. Couldn't quite tell.
Keith turning his hips there for an armbar, it looked like. And working in that overhook again. Looks like he might try a back take. Allowed too much space to pass. And attempting to set up a Kimura.
See what he's got there. A little head and arm choke from half. If you can maybe get to the side, getting a little bit deeper there.
Yeah. Would like to see him open up that arm that he's actually overhooking a little bit so he can feed the grip through a little bit better. Keith recomposes.
Two points for Brett.
Oh. Beware the cameras.
Yeah, there's plenty of space here, guys. Come on. Don't hit my cameras. Be right back. I'm going to run over there to mat number 2. Be back momentarily.
Understood.
Got to figure out if they actually gave him points or not.
Match one is over. Looks like your winner is Brett Thomason over Josh Creswell. Winner on mat 3.
Trevor Thomason?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me get that one squared away, and then I got to switch this score to 2 here for Keith. And then winner by submission, Brett Thomason, right?
Yes. And looks like has he taken mount? Nope. Just kind of stepped over a little bit too wide there. His weight came up and allowed Keith to recompose underneath him. Looks like he's attempting an Ezekiel here, but I didn't. It's difficult to see if he fed his grip through correctly.
How do you feel, mat number 2?
I disagree with him. I think Dana controlled position.
Okay. Dana, then.
Keith had a couple of attempts here and there, but Dana consistently found himself passing.
Sure. I'll leave it up to you.
Logan McPadden and Sam Garrett, 2 hairy individuals on mat 1, attempting to grapple for the honor of their clan. Start clock on Dana and Sam and Logan. Logan staring intently at Sam as he prepares to launch into an attack. Sam attempting to protect himself. These are
really dramatic.
Yeah, I'm trying the 300 theme to our tournament.
Sure.
Sam bravely defending the gates at Thermopylae and
It's too much. It's too much.
protecting his people from the oncoming horde.
It's too much.
No? No? I'd like to see what the people at home have to think of our discussion of
No.
Logan and Sam. No?
No, we're we're denying it.
I guarantee you they love it.
There's only one person watching now. They've all left. Ooh, quick submission.
I'm guessing with
There-
the 10th Planet shirt there was a
Yeah.
footlock of some sort. Yeah.
And he's actually going to be competing in Chael Sonnen's underground grappling later this month.
Who's he competing against?
I have no clue. Don't you ask me these tough questions. Struggling.
Brings up topic. Lee asks about topic. Why do you ask me questions about topic?
Don't you ask me these tough questions right now.
And Sam passes into side control. Logan's attempting to use almost like he's attempting a guillotine or something to scramble out. Going to put himself in a Von Flue choke if he's not careful, but he managed to work out of it. Looks like on mat 2, is he wearing a judo gi?
Yeah, this is Joe. He's teaches out of town here. Traditionally does like Japanese jiu-jitsu, but got in here as well for jiu-jitsu, and I spell his name incorrectly, so I apologize.
And here is the sweep. Got him.
Comes up on top. Oh, and he gets rolled again, though.
Gonna be caught in a triangle here if he's not careful. And shucks his way out of it. He looks pretty strong.
Robel commenting on himself, asking who that super handsome black ref is.
Lucas Wortman thinks that was too much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Lucas, that's fair. I just wanted to describe it as two men locked in Mortal Kombat, but
Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Trevor getting the submission. Trevor Thomason. Brett Thomason, Trevor Thomason. Cousins, I guess. Didn't know that. Don't ask me anything else about that.
I had
will
I had a guess or two about the name.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't need you getting snooty. I already paid you your $1.5 million bonus in order to. Should have a submission here on mat 3. It looks like very soon.
Is it, or is he gift wrapping him? I can't quite tell. Sam and Logan are back on the feet. Looks like we've got mount going on. I thought there was a gift wrap there for a second in mat 3, but
Yeah, for mat number 1. Yeah. Trying to keep the action going here. We had to move a couple matches ahead.
On mat 2, we have Roman and Derek.
Yes.
Derek is is he a Paulson guy?
Derek, is an Eric Paulson guy. A little bit of a 10th Planet guy.
Peruvian necktie attempt there.
Ooh.
And now he's transitioned to a Darce.
I was going to say, tell me Peruvian necktie. Tony, come on, you can get it. Oh, yeah.
Not quite, then transitions to Turtle.
Nothing? D'Souza. Tony D'Souza.
Oh, the
Peruvian necktie guy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, I thought you were looking for instructor names and such.
Nope. That was a little bit of trivia.
You can definitely tell that Derek is
More comfortable, no gi.
well, yeah, and definitely more familiar with like the submission only event because he's just kind of chilling here, biding his time. You're starting to see a lot more of these no submission or these submission only tournaments where guys will kind of make these transitions or will not necessarily fight incredibly hard about guard passes, and they'll actively avoid taking mount as well.
Right. Coming up on 13 seconds left for the no-gi portion, or excuse me, Sam and Logan. Those two are trying to beat the crap out of each other and their teammates, so...
Oh, look at Logan using the elbow to try to...
Got to fight here in 3 weeks. He's got to prepare.
Logan McPadden using the elbow to grind into his own teammate's face. That's friendship, gentlemen. I'm with him. Yeah, agreed.
The elbow of justice.
Now, where is the CSW place in this area?
Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay. And in on a heel hook. And looks like he's going to either chase. Yeah, he's still working on that heel hook. Roman trying hard to... Ooh. He turned into it. I get nervous when I see guys do that.
And I missed completely what happened on mat number 2.
Mat number 2 was a heel hook by Derek Flagg after a decent scramble. I thought he was going to transition to knee bar for a second, but he just kept on that heel hook. On mat 1, we have Mike Melcher and Joseph Harriman.
Correct. Carlos can have a few minutes if he needs to. Oh, okay. Oh, you turned him off? Oh, thank you. All right, I think we're all set up there. just waiting for these other matches. One match going right now. Mike Melcher on bottom. 5 minutes left. Almost getting into a guard position here.
Gonna have a hard time finishing a straight ankle lock with the knee bent like that. And Mike's just having himself a conversation as the other guy attempts to ankle lock him. You guys should short out grocery lists while you grapple. And Mike returns the ankle lock.
Winner by ankle lock, Mike Melcher.
Melcher. Mike. No, it's normal. On mat 3, we have Dana and Carlos. Dana is a really, really big fan, it appears, of those go-bys where he's on a Russian tie. He does them quite a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Looks like we have Kyle Lundy and Matt Halverson on mat 1. And then on mat 2, we have Justice Zabel and Logan McPadden in
Correct.
Nogi. As you recall, this is the second time Matt and Kyle are going against each other today. In the first bout, Matt triangled Kyle. Looks like
This one's actually not their division, as you guys probably tell. We're scrambling all over the place just trying to get matches done. So this is actually for the open.
Bruce, I feel fortunate. Next to me, sitting on a phone book, is Robel Tesfalde, sorry.
Hello, everyone.
As you can hear from that deeply masculine voice, Robel is roughly 7.5 feet tall, weighs 450 pounds.
On mat number 3, Dana trying again for kind of that a Masapao, if you will. I gotta figure out how to get all the bass out of my voice for some reason. There we go.
I don't want the bass out of your voice, sir.
Carlos going down on a belly down armbar, misses it though.
Kyle, if this were a points competition, probably would have just gotten a sweep there off of the attempted Oma. Got himself in a scrambling position. Kyle is actually getting quite effective with those omoplata attempts.
Dana trying for a...
Yes, they have. Matt's doing a good job trying to keep his hips down and away from Kyle so Kyle cannot go into a double underpass. And he looks like he's attempting to feed that right foot through.
Again, by the way, this is for the, on mat number 1, it's for the open, not for their weight division. So we had a blue and purple belt open weight. So
Do you
it's
need to
happening.
step up when guys are doing that, keeping their hips flat on a double under?
Ideally, what you're attempting to do on a double under in those sorts of situations is you kind of want to load his hips. So long as his hips are flat down to the mat, you're going to have a really, really hard time either getting under him or advancing position in any meaningful sort of way. I can't. Is Kyle going in on a calf cutter of sorts or a? Looks like it. And if he's not careful, he's going to find himself triangled again.
Brett Thomason just walked by and said he is bowing out of his matches. Ended up kind of tweaking his elbow. So,
yeah, we're getting dangerously close to triangle territory here. Kyle needs to be careful. Matt has been quite successful with this, with his spider guard. Guys have had a really, really hard time breaking Matt's grips. Kyle looks like he could be in on a leg drag if he would sit up and take the back. Nope, too late. Looks like he was going to attempt de la axe there for a second. Now... And he's in on a deep half. And swept back over. Nice.
Smash. Oh, great.
Looks like Kyle's attempting the straight ankle lock here. Matt's doing a good job driving his heel out. Kyle really doesn't have a lot of leverage here.
Could he go belly down?
I mean, he could try, but his grip is shallow enough that he'd struggle, and we're pretty much in on a triangle choke here now. And back take. Setting up a bow and arrow, and that is all she wrote. Oh.
Oh, nice spin.
Had a winner on mat number 2. Didn't see.
It was Apollo, or no,
Justice.
Justice, sorry.
I'm going to call him Justice from now on, though.
There are two people we have competing that kind of have like former American gladiator names, Apollo and Justice, and I get them mixed up sometime. Matt Halverson is kind of doggedly pursuing that bow and arrow, at least last I checked. He's still got the grip on the pants and everything.
Who are you giving it to right now?
I'd say based on this, on the bow and arrow attempt, I'd say probably Matt.
Sure. Over on mat number 3, Carlos on top of Dana Bergman. Almost on the back there.
Matt's doing a really good job of preventing Kyle when he got that over-under pass, getting his head to the far hip. And we're back in on a triangle choke. And there it is.
Good match.
Yeah, go do some work, Roberto Svaldet.
For those of you who, well, none of you can see, Robel just climbed down off of his step ladder up to a normal-sized chair and is now going to go ref some matches.
Ethan.
Don't you get short with me, Mr. Frodo.
Ethan. Not quite yet. Ref over here asking if I'm ready. No, I am not. I am struggling hard over here. Let's see. We had Matt via submission.
Two familiar faces ready to go against each other. Two shall enter.
One shall leave.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, in walked just now Devin Clark, UFC veteran who just won his last fight at 205 pounds. Mike Melcher, I couldn't quite tell what he was going for there. Oh, beautiful trip by Roman.
I can tell you one thing about mat number 1. Both gentlemen are from a gym that has Academy in the name.
Yep. Academy of Combat Arts and the Academy.
I feel like you have to say the Academy.
Is it? Is it the versus the?
I feel like you do. Oh.
I've always wanted to be a part of a gym whose name is only a single article and a noun.
And I believe we got Trevor Thomason, I believe, winner. Yep, submission.
Bruce now frantically looking for whether or not there is a copyrighted gym title for the next The Edge.
That was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, ladies and gentlemen, finding a name for the gym. Eventually, it was just, yeah, whatever, we'll take it. So when you guys really get all misty-eyed and being on the team, you should know that that's how the creation was. Yeah, whatever, I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't think The Edge would work because that guitarist from U2 would probably get pretty pissed about that.
Isn't he just Edge, though?
I don't know, actually.
All right, ladies and gentlemen at home, let us know. Keith Potem going over from mount into half guard there.
Recomposing guard, nicely done by Justice on mat 1. Looked like he was attempting a hip bump sweep, and once again, Roman is immediately trying to feed that grip underneath. He is a huge fan of that grip. It's how he's been maintaining a lot of control of people. And there he goes. Now he's probably going to try to bring his left hand up to peel guard.
Yeah, I got to say, this is probably tough for some of the competitors here with the system. It put us both in gi and no gi, so you see people having to switch back and forth consistently. So
it feels a bit like Project Runway if all the contestants were attempting to strangle the bejesus out of one another.
your winner, mat number 2, Brett Holmberg.
Won by rear naked choke. Can we see what the home viewers...
1 second.
Can we see what the home viewers had to say about Edge versus The Edge?
Yeah, just as soon as I do my job here,
Because if it's just Edge, you could change your gym name to the artist formerly known as Next Edge Academy, and then just change it to The Edge.
I suppose. Let me ask. Well, you guys have already asked. Response. Mike Melcher looking like I'm trying to kill him today, I think. Lots of matches. Everybody's getting lots of matches, though. That's the hope, essentially. Nobody responding.
Nobody respond. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Edge is an unknown.
Keith's got the back here. Oh, gets rolled over. Roman and Justice having a good match. How do you see this one so far? I haven't been able to watch any of it besides.
Yeah, Keith has largely been in control. I mean, over here. Sorry, my bad.
Roman and Justice.
Roman had been in control, but we're actually starting to get a bit of a reversal here. Far side armbar attempt. Nope. On mat 2, we're about to start a no-gi match between Carlos and Melcher.
Yep.
Carlos is the one who is wearing the jelly bean rash guard.
That is nice.
That is good looking. Now I'm going to have to get an atomic warhead one and like just yell "Come at me, bro" from across the room.
I haven't had an atomic warhead in forever. That's
it's
actually
so good. They give you that, did he just really say that face?
Justice coming on top now.
Yeah, Justice did a really, really great job of kind of riding out the storm when Roman was at his strongest and everything. Probably would not have liked him to go in on that armbar the way he did. Sacrificed a lot of position to go for something that wasn't necessarily a great one, but who knows? Maybe he can
left.
finish it.
Who wins? Who do you give to right now? We're going to confer with the great Robeltas Follett and see.
And he's in on a reverse triangle here. There he goes. That's a good match. Rebel. Come here.
Winner by submission, Keith Batum.
Roman had control in the first 5 minutes.
He did. Yeah, I tend to lean.
Roman?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
tend to. It's a good match, though. Very, very good match. On mat 2, looks like Melcher is in on a Darce. Yep.
Does he get it?
Yes, he did.
He got it.
Give him some time.
Winner by submission, Mike Melcher.
They get to go on mat 3, Wade and Brett. And then on mat 1, we have Jordan Peitzman and Kerry Bingham. Is this open weight still, Bruce, or is this?
This is open weight, yes.
Alrighty.
This is blues and purples, open weight, just getting matches in, basically.
Berimbolo attempt. Didn't quite happen for Kerry. Like to see him grab that far pant leg if he could. Oh, and nice. In on a leg drag. Can he work in on that leg drag? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Who's a good purple belt?
It's too much. Know what did they just say? A system grip?
I think so.
I don't know what that is. As a
I-
black belt, I don't know what that is.
There's so many slang terms that like I have just not familiar with anymore.
Oh, Jordan get in on a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish.
Kerry better
That's
posture
tight.
up real quick or he's done.
Yeah, and he gets it. Your winner by submission, Jordan Pietzman. Justice can have a little bit more time if he needs, but no. Do Sam and Justice to just hang out for a little bit, like 3 minutes. Waiting on mat number 2 for Keith and Trevor. Why did I need a mute for that? That's good commentary.
Yeah, fair point.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back from the Munchkin City, Robel Tesfalde is ready to give some commentary. So, as mayor of the Munchkin City in the county of the Land of Oz, how do you feel things are going this moment, Robel?
I hate you, Lee.
Brett's in on a rear naked choke here. Oh, can't quite get it holding the.
Brett really likes that body triangle.
Yeah, he does. He's got those razor blade like legs and arms.
When asked what sort of writing utensil I prefer to use when I do any sort of writing, I always respond Brett Holmberg's legs.
Okay, now we have on mat number 2 Keith Bautan and Trevor Tummelson. This one is the male no-gi white belt open.
The rash guard that Thomason has, isn't that the old Gracie Academy out of Torrance rash guard?
You can take a few more minutes if you need to. Just hang out there so I don't lose you. Oh, you ready?
Hi, Sam. Hello. Hi. And in on side control. Yeah, that is the Gracie Academy Torrance, is it not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are a Gracie affiliate.
Oh, okay.
They call them like Gracie Garages. Brett's still on that body lock. Minute 55 left.
About to go down to mat 3 and drag them down a little bit farther.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, I'll be right back. Now, either the referee just indicated that somebody is bleeding, or he just really wanted to eat his T-shirt. Difficult to tell.
Yes. This guy, Nico Hughes, he's from Portland. Yeah. I'm trying to remember who that is. He's out of the Henzo Gracie. I know he's a wrestler and everything, but yeah, it'll be real fun on this side. Where are you traveling again? Where's it? Portland. So. Yes! I'm staying in Seattle. I'm staying in even depressing hippie country.
I was gonna say, like, one is like upbeat hippies who constantly reek of patchouli, and the other one is like downbeat hippies who constantly reek of
Like,
depression.
like wet dog.
Now, refresh. What was your name again?
Derek.
All right, joining us now is a handsome gentleman by the name of Derek. Derek, what's your last name?
Flag.
And Derek earlier had a match against Roman, which I believe he won by heel hook.
By the way, your winner on mat number 1 or mat number 3, Brett Holmberg.
And Derek is going to be competing in Chael Sonnen's event in Portland. Derek, when is that competition?
That'll be January 29th. It's on a Sunday.
Okay.
It's going to be pretty exciting.
Derek, you got to belly up to that mic.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
That thing.
So yeah, that'll be January 29th.
Even closer.
Do you want me to,
I want your lips to physically make contact with the microphone.
was it disinfected?
Too far.
I just hope it was disinfected before I get on here.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah,
But
I
so
just disinfect them all the time.
so
Okay.
tell me, how is it that you actually like kind of got in contact with Chael and like got to be a part of the event?
So Chael is the one who handles all of the main card duties, and then they have a local MMA promoter. Her name is Heather Standing, something along that line. But
Okay.
she, within the Submission Underground actual page, they have an application.
Okay.
So I went ahead and filled that out, and the initial goal was to be on the last one that had John Jones on it, but it ended up not coming through, and we couldn't get things set up properly. But what ended up happening is I was one of a few people promised for this. Honestly, it's more of a great opportunity for me because obviously I'm not the highest belt rank or anything along that line, but being able to have an opportunity like this to showcase and represent the Midwest is something huge for me.
Agreed. Well, like for those of the people who are watching at home right now that actually don't know you, tell us about yourself, where you're from, how long you've been training, who you train with.
So I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. I actually train out of a gym in Waukee, Iowa. It's a suburb of Des Moines called No Coast Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're affiliated under Eric Paulson, which is CSW, Combat Submission Wrestling. We do a whole bunch of different things.
He's been commenting on my Facebook lately a lot, and I like it. It makes me feel way cool.
When the
Just
old
saying.
hats start saying stuff to you, yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, I saw that. You're like best friends with Eric now.
Dude, he was the one that like completely freaked me out because I was a lowly blue belt back in the day. Sorry, taking it back. And I walked into his gym, and he walked by me at a fast pace, and he says, "Hey, where do I know you from?" And then he's just like, "You competed in Pan Ams. You did really good." And then just like walked away, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I feel amazing right now."
I was acknowledged
Here's
by
my
Paulson.
here's my plug real quick. Eric Paulson is coming to No Coast February 25th. Come out for that.
So, like, tell people about the seminar. Like,
So
that's going to be on what, a Saturday? How much does it cost to attend?
yes, it's you'd have to double check the cost. I always repost it. You can check No Coast's page, but I don't know off the top of my head the exact cost. But it's going to be on a Saturday. I believe it's 3 hours as well.
By the way, we have 30 seconds left on mat number 2. Who you guys give it to right now?
The Gracie
Trevor Thomason?
Yeah, the Torrance
He's on
guy,
it.
the guy in the Gracie Torrance rash guard.
Oh, as soon as you say that, too, he swaps positions.
Yeah.
I'm looking up a little bit of the information for you guys, so you have that.
So, what brought you into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
I played football all the way through high school. I was recruited in college to go play.
Okay.
And then I played at Ellsworth Community College for a little bit and then came back home. Continued playing for a semi-pro team. Eventually, I had way too many concussions, so I was like, I need to get into something more healthy. I was actually all the way up to 245 pounds.
Ooh.
And then I was like, well, I need to get active. So I started out at a couple gyms within the Des Moines area, but none of them actually fit. So I went ahead and actually stopped into No Coast. They're a brand new gym. They branched off from another place, and they opened in April or May of last year.
Okay.
And I basically have been there since, so May of 2015 is when I started.
Okay.
That
By the way-
I count as my official start date. I tried a couple months here and there beforehand, but that's when I really started learning everything.
Your
Awesome.
winner on mat number 2, Trevor Thomason by decision.
Speaks highly of you that you push that quickly into those high level of competitions after only being in it for what, 2 years, year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah, somewhere along that line. I kind of guess I jumped into the deep end immediately. I started first. I only went a couple times a week, and then I went to a competition and got wrecked. Like I got submitted in less than 30 seconds.
Can relate.
And so I was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. If I'm going to start competing, I have to do this or have to be committed to it. So I started going all the time, day classes, weekends, all sorts of seminars. I go out to San Diego and train with Boogie out, Richie Martinez
Santiago.
out there. I've gone
Now,
there.
San Diego, that is a
No, don't do it.
That's
It's
that's
Spanish.
that's a place,
Yes.
right? Not referring to the genitals of a whale.
No.
Okay.
Not. I mean.
No.
So I heard you guys had some questions about the system.
Yeah, there was one point where you go, get the system grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's some of the slang terms, like where I've never heard that before. The
Yeah.
system grip, is that what you called it?
Well, certain people within our gym have their own system. So depending on who that person is, when we say the system, it's more of their go-to.
Oh,
so
okay.
they grip their go-to grip. So
Gotcha. So it's not necessarily a particular type of grip. It's that person's. Gotcha. The system. All right. Now I know that.
it's not any fancy 10th planet slang or anything along that
Well, that's
line.
what I thought, like, at first, because I saw the 10th Planet Rash Guard, and my first thought was, is that, like, Silverado or something? Like,
I accidentally wore this rash guard. I have one that's the same exact design on the inside, so
Okay.
it was flipped inside out, and I accidentally picked this one up this morning.
Fair enough.
Don't try and pack at 6 a.m, or you end up wearing Amsterdam stuff.
By the way, we're going to give Matt 3 a break for a little bit just because Keith just went. Pretty much everybody coming up just went.
So now we are in the tournament's refractory period.
I could go out there and... Well, actually, Bruce, I saw you with your funky shoes and everything like that. Are we going to have any halftime entertainment today?
My funky shoes. What do I have for funky shoes?
The one where you tagged Fuji mats?
Oh, okay, yeah. Dude,
Can we bust that out today?
killer. I was just so surprised. I mean, I didn't even know that somebody caught me and took a picture of me.
Do they need a break? Are they good? No. They're good? They're good? Okay.
For anybody that's wondering, the Eric Paulson seminars are February 25th, 12 to 3 p.m. at No Coast, and it's $100 prior to 218.
And by the way, if you guys come to the Comprito seminar, that's January 21st. 7-time world champion, friend of Eric Paulson.
Monster.
Yeah, $75, I believe. Yeah, nothing makes me feel worse than when he just toys with my emotions by just like, I feel like I'm doing well, and then all of a sudden he says, no, not today.
This is
He
going.
doesn't sound like that, by the way.
This is going incredible, and then all of a sudden I'm upside down.
That's how it was like rolling with Bruce the first time. I was flipped upside down multiple times against my will.
That's what I'm going for. I try to discombobulate and then go from there.
I roll with Bruce on a pretty regular basis, and he does this thing where he always walks up and he goes, "Oh, okay, you're ready to kick my butt?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, that's going to happen." And then he proceeds to make me lick Matt for the next 5 minutes or so. I'm like,
that's wonderful.
I'm like, "Yeah, I sure showed you, huh, Bruce?"
So when he said kick your butt, or you're going to kick his butt, it was kind of reversed. In the
Yeah,
fact that,
like Bruce is big on irony. Like he loves Alanis Morissette.
does he listen to Coldplay?
Maybe.
Jordan's going to continue working the system later if anybody's questioning that.
I just want to know if it's acceptable. If at some point during your match I just scream out the system for no particular reason. Like even before the match starts, just yell the system at you.
Absolutely. Actually, my own coach, John Jared Barr at No Coast, he'll actually just randomly scream out during
Squirt! Ladies and gentlemen, we have just learned that the coach at No Coast, BJJ John Jared Barr, randomly squirts.
He squirts the system, to be particular.
You know, there's a lot of things you think you're going to learn about people on a daily basis, and sometimes you learn things that you never saw
If this
coming.
was Reddit, it'd be TIL.
Yeah.
J squared squirts.
Or maybe more of a I know John Jared Barr squirts, ask me anything.
AMA. Can we ask him for an AMA?
That had to be, like, if Sigmund Freud were standing right here, he would have just nodded his head solemnly at every word you just said.
He would also have a clipboard and just check marking things.
All right, our winner on mat 2.
I feel like this is a fight companion where I don't pay attention to anything.
I don't know. Bruce is the one that's kind of controlling all that stuff. So Bruce is walking away, and behind him walking, you saw Robel Tesfalde. Do not adjust your cameras. That was not a point of view visual illusion. Robel really is that short.
No. Bruce, is it hot in here?
It is getting hot in here.
You're sweating a little bit over there.
I sweat a ton. It's called nerves. I'll switch out shirts.
South Dakotans are a
Does it get to like positive?
are a cold weather hirsute people. We sweat easily.
It gets to 20 degrees and you guys start sweating?
Yeah.
So do you guys just set room temperature as sauna?
Yeah, generally. And we set the lighting as none.
There's nothing better. Oh. I'll keep it easy.
Were you just going to bathhouse comment?
Nothing.
Oh, I just peeked in my mouth a little bit.
I think it's the winner of this match. So,
I should probably see when I'm up next.
yeah. You guys can pick Roman and Logan if you want. Or actually, Matt.
Yeah, the software we've been using to kind of run the tournament today has kind of thrown us for a couple of loops. We're still kind of working out the kinks on it. We do like a lot of what it has to offer, though.
But it is.
As a competitor, I love it as well. I'm not going to lie. I liked seeing everything there yesterday and seeing the brackets. All of it was very, very smooth.
It's just a matter of the guy that's running it, that he needs to know how to use it. And right now he's sweating buckets because it's a struggle. You know what? I'm going to go and put something on now because I've been so shamed.
Is there such thing as sweat shaming?
Mm.
All right. I just, I know. What have you been doing with your right arm?
So I get to say this because my family comes from northern Italy, but he looks like he headlocked an Italian person.
But only in one arm.
All right, looks like we're kind of getting into a grip battle here on mat one. There was an initial sit down on the guard attempt. Melcher, I'd like to see him clear that leg on the single, but
By the way, Derek, you have now just forfeited any winnings that you might have. That's
Is that because we're fined or something? So
Yeah,
they're taking my winnings?
There's been a fine.
the FCC will be in touch.
No, not FCC. It's our morality clause.
Oh, I didn't know we had one of those.
Well, South Dakota has lots of morality clauses.
It's
on the way here,
it's
that
deep,
speaking of,
deep in the fine print.
there's something called wall drug.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, that's not on the way. That's on the other side of Sioux Falls.
It literally says kids love wall drug
Yep.
Yeah, it's
with rainbows.
it's a
Yeah.
place.
It's essentially behind the story behind wall drug was back in the day when people used to go on long distance trips. There's really nothing on that side of the state, right? And
Is there anything in the state?
Fair point. But what happened was this business, this like tiny drugstore.
Matt in on a triangle here while I'm trying to and Keith in on a Kimura.
And they would give people free ice water, and it attracted so much attention over time that now they're kind of this kitschy tourist trap, and they have inexplicably a Tyrannosaurus robot inside of it. I don't know.
I was just really confused when I saw rainbows and kids love wall drug.
Yeah. Matt really, really likes to use that lasso, and every time people attempt to use the lasso, he'll grab grips on the outside of the knee and attempt to run him over.
By the way, I've been told that Edge is also a WWE wrestler.
Oh yeah, he's the one that his neck was so messed up that he had to retire. I recall that.
That's a lot of wrestlers. That
Yeah,
have
and
that.
Matt in
yeah.
on a knee bar here on Justice Zabel. Oh, he's straightening it out.
And if I recall about Edge, he had a massive jaw.
Yes.
Like you could go tobogganing in that thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those large, like
Matt gets
he's
2
like the
points
Canadian
for
Jay Leno.
Yeah.
knee bar.
From WWE here. Okay.
Justice doing a pretty solid job of attempting to gain it back and everything. It looks like we're going for a toe hold here now. No.
Yeah, Gary Tonin actually pulled that off against Halleck at Metamors, that knee bar toe hold combo.
Yep.
It was very sexy in my opinion.
And
when's your next match? I face him. And then you just face ski, Gary.
Winner on mat number 3, Keith Bautem. By submission.
is Apollo, does he have him trucked? No, he doesn't. No, okay. It looked like he had him in truck for a second.
He could truck him, I believe.
Yeah, maybe could have. It feels...
Big mother trucker.
I mean, realistically, there's quite a few options there, obviously, but
Yeah.
the toe hold's there for... What's the gentleman's name?
Halverson is his name,
Okay.
Matt Halverson. And there's a toe hold. Yep.
Oh, and he gets it. Your winner,
Very nice.
Matt Halverson. We're seeing a lot of submissions today. I'm having to make very few decisions. It makes me happy. I'm making Lee do all the other decision making anyway. So
Yeah, that's who you want helming the ship, Lee.
yeah, exactly. No, I feel like I'm helming the ship. You're just like the navigator.
I'm the Spock
Yeah.
in this circumstance.
Pulling guard. That's a bold move, Cotton.
Let's see if it works out for him.
Not. Nope. Oh, he might be able to get a sweep.
His
in
sweep
there.
was
Get on
right
top.
there. It appears several times that like it feels like Mike has tried to do kind of a Hodger type back tape flower sweep situation, but he hasn't done a really good job of kind of getting the cross grip appropriately.
Yeah. Mike Melcher with the submission
and there
from
it is.
guard. See, it was a bold move, but it paid off.
Yes.
9 seconds left.
I am now
Yeah, you
shutting
should
my mouth about things.
Exactly.
On mat 2, we have Roman, and is that Logan McPadden?
They
Yep, Logan McFadden.
they face each other nogi, I believe, correct?
Yeah, I think they did, yeah.
With Roman winning by decision, I believe.
I think so. Roman is a JUCO wrestler and has a bit of a background in judo, I believe, along with being a blue belt. He's really, really big on those foot sweeps off of Russian ties. He uses them a lot.
I love today that when Massa put in his thing, he put in his Michael T. Nelson. I feel like that's like a, like a superhero's everyday name.
No, you know who it reminds me of is the
Birdman?
the star of the hit sitcom Coach, Craig T. Nelson.
Craig T. Nelson.
Yeah.
Good call. What's he up to these days, you suppose?
Irrelevance.
Just straight irrelevance. Oh, Roman going in
Got
for
a
an armbar
Kimura.
here. You call it Kimura. I call it an armbar because he's switching.
Yeah, grip is switched now. He's got the grip. Just grab the
Yeah.
leg.
Oh,
Ah, lost it.
No,
No.
he tapped.
No, he did he?
Yes.
Carlos wins on mat number 3.
Am I up anytime soon?
Massa is past a half guard, or Michael Nelson. Apollo's doing a decent job. It looks like he's attempting to is he locked down? Yep. He's now in on an over-under pass.
Sam, we'll do that match later.
Which one do you want Matt on?
I want Matt on the gi. Him and Jordan. No.
We're going to put Matt on 2.
Jordan, you're on 2. You can give him time. It's in gi. Trevor and Keith.
Jordan was just up, so they gave him another 7 minutes on that too. He was just on that one.
Jordan?
Jordan. It was just against Mike in the.
Oh,
Trevor. Trevor.
Looks like Jordan Peitzman is using that Kimura grip to scramble on Halverson, who has scrambled well on his own. And maybe attempting to transition into an armbar here.
Keith and Trevor are on that one. Don.
Looks like he's got a reverse triangle. Pretty decisive victory there.
Who got the win there?
Jordan Peitzman did look by reverse triangle, maybe? I couldn't see if he had gripped the far arm or what he was doing, but from my point of view, it looked like a reverse triangle.
Hey, Dan, so take Matt and Terry and just have them hang out there for a few minutes. I don't have any other matches.
It's kind of tough to scale.
Trevor and Keith, Matt number 3, please. Trevor, you can. So give him about another 3 minutes. Carrie, you're no-gi, Matt 2.
See, he looks at me and he acknowledges my answer, but yet he does not strip off the gi.
Carrie, Nogi, Matt 2, Nowish. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm still giving him 5 minutes. I was thinking he was going to prepare, but he says no. It's too cold in here. I will not take off the
He's
gi.
contemplating. So this match on match one, Nelson and Apollo is kind of a tough one to tell. Apollo did hold mount for a while. Nelson has mostly been on top for much of the fight, but he's never really advanced to a dominant position the way Apollo did. He's kind of sat here in half guard pretty regularly, and Swanson has used lockdown to kind of stall him out.
Yeah. Right now, who do you give it to? If you had to.
On the basis of the mount, I would have to go with Apollo.
Okay.
Because he did establish the position. He actually held the position so long enough that he would have gotten points were we scoring them.
So we have 2 more matches in the Nogi White Belt Open. Trevor Thomason and Keith, we got those guys waiting on deck, just waiting for Trevor to get his breath back from his last match. And then Carlos and Brett, we'll see who out of those guys wins for the Open. So 8 seconds left. We'll get Robel's feelings too. So
Rebel. On the basis of the mount, I tend to agree, Bruce.
yeah, I'm going to go with you guys. I didn't get a chance to watch most of the match, so. I heard a faint no from Moss, I believe. No.
Matt won. Probably going to be a bit because I think Apollo's going to have
Here, let's do Jordan and Jeff Diaz.
Jordan and Jeff.
In Nogi. I feel like we are working these guys. Like a lot of these guys just got done and they're competing again. I put them in a lot of divisions, lots of matches, but that's what they're going for. You know, they want to get in a lot of that tournament experience. That's this whole basis for this thing is not necessarily the prestige, but just to get more mat time in. So. The more matches you guys get here, then that way when you go to things like Pan Am's, Worlds, EBI, stuff like that, it's so much more experience. So, flying triangle, missed it.
Just going into that Kimura grip.
Then you got Kerry and Matt in a, well, I guess the knees on the inside. I thought it was 50-50 position, but the knees just inside.
His own knee popped. Grabbed his toes and his knees popped. That's rough. That's going to be a real stiff knee tomorrow. I guarantee you right now that knee just feels a little bit loose for him, and then tomorrow it'll be stiff as hell.
Dan. No.
Who won on Kerry's match?
Kerry.
What, heel hook or what?
I didn't see.
Where's the water?
Yeah.
Looks like we got Kyle and Roman now on match 1. On match 2, you still have Keith and Thomason, I believe is his name. Be right back, Bruce.
You bet. Okay, ready? Roll bell. Roll bell. Good. Let me know if you need anything. I think I got some extra stuff. I got a knee sleeve too if you want to borrow it. You bet. We got a minute left here. Minute 15 on Trevor and Keith. Early on stages of Apollo and Roman. Mat number 2, Mike Melcher in the guard of Dana Bergman. Mike in on an arm bar there. See if he can swing around and get it. Oh. Roman's in on a
Darce choke.
You see Apollo with the hand. Maybe he's trying to bridge, but it looks like his hand was almost out there. 24 seconds left. Have you been watching any of the Trevor and Keith match? I'm gonna have to rely on Ethan. I know that.
Yeah, I'm deferring to Ethan as well.
I know Trevor was up for a little bit.
And Roman wins by Darce after he steps over into mount. We're deferring to you on this one. Like, we weren't watching enough, so you just make your decision.
Which one?
Gotta go with not Keith.
Okay, the other one?
Yeah.
Trevor. That's what I was going to say, too, for the top position.
Looks like we have Kyle Lundy, Matt Halverson entering on mat 1.
Then they want him over in mat number 2, but number 3, let's.
All right. Go ahead and start the clock on Matt and Kyle. So Kyle Lundy and Matt Halverson starting now.
It's being all weird, but we're going to put Carlos and Brett on mat number 3.
Looks like Kyle's in on a north-south choke with the arm in.
I got to think we're getting pretty close to the end of the day at this point, so I think we got about 10 more matches left, maybe 12.
Kyle looks like he's attempting a sweep of sorts here. The angle is just wrong.
Be right back. I'm going to go get some stuff for Jordan real quick for his knee.
Okay.
Some tie liniment / what we like to call rhino semen, I think.
For a while there, Ryan was attempting to work on a, look like a darce on Kyle. And trucking now. Couldn't quite get truck, though. And now he's back into close guard. On mat 3, is that Brett and Carlos, I believe, down there? For a second there, I thought Halverson was attempting to set up a toesy pass, and yes, he is. And there he goes again, attempting to set up that toesy pass. Underhook was decent, but he wasn't really stacking heavily enough on Kyle to really make the toesy pass a good threat there. I know some littler guys use that to great effect. I've just generally seen it more often used by bigger people. Into a triangle by Kyle. Let's see if he can cut the angle correctly.
Just waiting for Joseph and Trevor on mat number 2.
And that's all she wrote. Kyle wins on mat 1 by triangle choke. On mat 3, it looks like Brett has that body triangle in again.
Different divisions. Yeah, so they were open and now it's for their division.
Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong.
So tell them before it was for the open, now this is for their division. Make sure you wash this. Okay.
Oh, that smell. Oh, that smell.
Or either that or the minute. He's going to get on somebody's back. Oh my God, where?
You know English means it works.
Yeah. Can't quite tell if Brett's in deep on that rear naked choke or not. The Ref's not awarding points yet, but Brett is still on the back. We got Trevor Thomason on the top side control of Joseph Herneman. Your winner on mat number 3, I believe, is going to be Brett Holmberg.
Yes, sir.
Then we're actually going to skip forward on that one and go down to Logan and Justice for that match. Oh, and we had a submission on mat number 2. Didn't see it.
I think it was just kind of one of those I'm going to squeeze your head ones.
Sure.
But I admittedly didn't see it. He had him crucifixed last I saw. Rebel. Push him that way. Oh, wait. Never mind. Never mind, Rebel. Never mind.
I was just up before this one, so it's all right.
Yeah, he can take a little bit if he needs to. He can take a little bit if he needs to. It's pretty much the same thing we saw in their first match here not too long ago. Any difference in this one? Moss has been controlling the top half guard, it looks like, for a good decent amount of time.
Yeah. The only difference this time, of course, is Apollo hasn't achieved mount on him at
Sure.
all. Because of that, I tend to lean
Towards Moss on this one?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, how much time we got?
We got a minute left. Kerry gets the submission, I believe via toe hold, but I didn't quite see it.
Dan. Hey, Dan.
Damn. We'll do Mike and Brett. Just give them a little bit of time because I know Brett just got done. So
We're waiting.
okay. Just have them wait by there too if you want. No, never mind.
Massa dove on an armbar, and there's the mount. Massa dove on an armbar that put him in a really, really bad position because he didn't have the armbar secured. Based on this little turn of tables here,
Sure. That's mount position. You're going to get points for that. So get you to move the camera here. Good. Matt. So you'll be on mat 3 first. Yeah, no gi. That top one on mat 3, Sam. After this match. 7 seconds left. Yeah, I still got to give it to Apollo here for the mount position.
Brett Holmberg versus Mike Melcher, ready to go.
Like this being lesser round or what's on this?
Jordan and Roman. Gee. Gee. Yeah, whoever wins out of that second match there. Yeah, we're getting towards the end of this, and I think we'll be at something around 105 matches done in probably 2.5 hours.
Progress.
Working these guys like dogs.
Looks like Melcher's trying to go for an arm triangle.
Yep,
if
needs
he
to get
has
off the
it,
side a little bit.
Out.
Yeah, he needs to get off the side a little bit. Hey, Rebel. It's been going. Your winner on mat number 3 by decision, Justice Sable.
Did Melcher win on mat 2, was it? Yeah, looks like it.
Did you talk to them about it? No. Bring him over here. I missed who won on mat number 2
Melcher.
by a submission.
Yep. On mat 1 over here, Roman and Jordan. Jordan seems to have kind of like a definite way he goes about doing two things. One, he loves to use the Kimura grip to create scrambles, and then two, he also likes to go in on leg attacks quite a bit as well.
Hey, do Wade and Alex.
We're waiting because
No, Wade and Alex, 116, okay. But Wade and Alex. Yours is so there'll be this match, the third place match, and the new match. So it'll be three matches. So we're in the middle? Yeah. Salmon on a choke there on mat number 3. Can't quite see it, but yeah, he's head arm position from right now. Jordan and Roman, you gonna give it to Roman off this top position, or?
Yeah, I mean, he's never really established like any like scoring positions or anything like that you'd be accustomed to seeing, but he has generally been on top. There were a couple times where it looked like Jordan may have been threatening, but never really got close on anything. It's probably for those reasons that unless something specific happens here where Jordan starts pushing the situation, I'd probably give it to Roman. He really, really likes that Kimura grip. He works almost exclusively from there whenever they get into a half guard situation.
Seven seconds left. We had a tap on mat number 2.
Okay. Roman? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wade subbed Alex, and I'm going to Joseph and Brett.
Okay, thank you.
You want me to take like Apollo and Jordan?
How about you and me?
Well, let's shoot. I'll watch the stream later. Count every time you roasted me.
Don't be mad, Sean.
Stay there, man.
Not white belt. Yeah, take Matt and Apollo and then just have them hang out there for a little bit. We're actually, Masa and Jeff.
Looks like they're...
Yeah, submission, I believe, by
Matt?
Yep. Leg lock, I think.
Yeah, it looked like maybe an inside heel hook.
I think so. Keith and Carlos on the gi.
How's Absolute works? I don't think I lost a match in Absolute, but I only got one match left.
This is for the absolute the
The
white belt.
no-gi is for the Absolute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next tournament? I don't know. Probably like 2 months.
2 months. Do I need to get a membership or?
No, I mean, you got people here as far as like Des Moines and stuff like that that don't train here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anybody can come and compete. There's an entrance fee for it, but other than that, no, you can come and compete.
And y'all schedule's up there, right?
Yeah. Let me get him for you.
Dude, he's been here for like a year. I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm gonna punch one of my guys in the face. He's been with us for like a year. Gentleman's been training us for like a year. He's just all of a sudden asking for a schedule. He's in here like every day. Bothering me about a schedule. Oh, Brett in on a guillotine there. He's going to drop back, going to mount. Oh, and he gets it.
What made you decide you were going to take it out?
Your winner, second round, or I guess there wasn't really a second round. By submission, Brett Holbert.
I'll just give a call if I have any.
Sorry about that. Dan, Wade and Brett in the gi. Wade and Brett in the gi. Wade and Brett in the gi. Yeah, so like after this match.
Looks like Keith has taken the mount almost. No, not quite. Over on mat 3. After having mount for a while, Michael Nelson, or Massa as we call him, escaped mount, and they were back to the feet with him and Jeffrey Diaz.
No, it's fine. That Jordan is probably
Melcher again in on.
sorry.
Looks like he attempts to use a like almost like an arm-in guillotine as a means of scrambling.
Yeah, he's got one more match in that for the finals up against Apollo.
Yeah, Jordan.
I missed what happened to Matt.
Looked like the guillotine ended up winning by guillotine. So Melcher, I believe, won on mat 2. I believe called it.
Finals of the White Belt Open.
None escape my watchful eye, Bruce. Neon for Keith over on mat 3, and once again Jeffrey Diaz has mount over on mat 1.
So we're going to do Keith and Brett on mat number 2, the Noki finals at 190 pounds. I just realized that Keith is going now.
Going on mat 3, so yeah.
That's going to be tough. Let's do Wade and Brett.
Might need just a little bit of a break. Brett just got done with his match, but maybe he's ready to go.
Well, I'll still give him a few minutes. We're just running down with a few matches left here. We're getting the straggler matches, so. I think that's maybe what I yelled him to get. Right now on mat number 1, Jeff and Massa. Who do you have? Jeff?
Jeff is pretty much been in control from beginning to end. And on mat 3, Keith. Yeah.
Oh,
and there it is.
There.
That's all she wrote. Jeffrey Diaz wins by Darce choke on mat 1. How's it feel? Here. Nope. Here. I know. Have him hang out there for a little bit. So get those two ready though. Ready? All right, Apollo and Matt Halverson on mat 1. I don't believe Matt has lost a match in gi today.
These are the kind of stats that I don't know right now.
Yeah, Matt has definitely played a lot of De La Hiva, reverse De La Hiva, and he's always hunting for the grip on the pant leg, almost like a rodeo grip beneath the De La Hiva hook. And then he's, as you can see here too, also uses a lot of leg lasso. He definitely seems a lot more comfortable in gi. Okay, guys, we're running down to the last few matches, so I'm going to start yelling out the mats for you guys to go to. So, Roman and Jeff, next available mat. And mount for Matt. Did a good job clearing what was dangerously close to a reap, but is reaping allowed in gi?
Not in gi. In no gi, you can reap all day long. Oh, sits in an arm bar, almost gets it.
And going to be in on a Kimura here. He sat really, really well on this. And back to an arm bar.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Huh? I don't know if you have any more matches. I have no idea. I don't know if you have any more. I was saying I don't know if you have any more matches. Are you done?
Okay, Roman and Jeff. 7. Jeff can have a few minutes if he needs.
This Kyle's match is done.
Whoever wins, he's gone already.
No, he's not. He's right there.
No. He has matches still.
Do you have a match?
No, they.
No, I want you to say my name. Everyone's around me. I was making the. Yes. You look like.
We're just finishing up the.
What? Oh yeah. Well, are there any in there that you wanted?
No, but that. Hey, Apollo. Switch over to no-gi, and we'll do one more match on this map. So we'll give you 7 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Jordan, you're on this mat. We'll give Apollo like 7 minutes, and then you'll go. Yes. Yes. It's all no-gi now. Here, Dom, let's do Trevor and Brett on this map. Yeah, they can get a little bit of time if it. Huh? Trevor, if he needs a little bit of time. Hey guys, off map 1, please.
Yeah, you do. You have more matches. Yeah. Yes, you have more matches.
Needy motherfucker.
Just trying to feed out these last few matches here.
Jeffrey Diaz doing a decent job scrambling with Roman over there.
You see Wade in on a Americana attempt against Brett Holmberg, and he gets it. He doesn't get it, but points for the submission attempt. 5 seconds left there. No, I think I missed it. I think I put it on by accident. Or no. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I missed it. No, no, you're right. Over on mat number 3, winner by submission, Roman. I'm alive.
2, you take Trevor and Brett. Yeah, Trevor and Brett. If Brett needs a break, you give him 7 minutes.
She ain't leaving. She ain't leaving. She's like, you can go, dude. I'm staying.
Jordan in on a possible armbar attempt here. He's in tight.
Double armbar, maybe. It looked like a double armbar. Yep, there it is.
Jordan gets it. Your winner of the 160 and under blue belt division. He said that he's going to pull out of the open because of injury. Kind of hurt his knee, he said. So just doesn't want to push it.
Bruce, is it all right if I got Jordan's? Yeah. Jordan's what? It's yours. Roman and Kyle, the mat number 1, please. Hey, Roman can have 7 minutes if you want. He just got done. Carrie and Derek, you guys ready? Let's do mat number 3. Ethan.
Just the last few matches here. Right now on mat number 2, we're going through the quarterfinals of the no-gi blue belt and purple belt division. Same thing here on mat number 1 and mat number 3.
Kerry Bingham and Derek Flagg over on mat 3. Kerry has won all of his matches in no-gi thus far pretty quickly. Derek is the one, as you recall, that will be competing in Chael Sonnen's event. Looks like he's in on a Darce very quick.
By the way, thank you guys very much for watching. Been pretty consistent all day, it seems like, and Matt moving to the back. Oh, nope. Gets into mount. Both guys on the leg down at mat number 3. Now Logan looking at maybe getting a guillotine here if he can bring his elbow down a little bit. He's got it in somewhat deep. Getting a submission attempt there. Kerry.
We saw something like this earlier right now where Derek let Kerry pass to side control. It seems that's where Derek kind of takes a break for a second when they're doing the scramble on the leg locks and everything. Over here we've got on mat 1 we have Roman in on an armbar attempt on Kyle.
Oh. Derek getting to a nice heel hook position. Oh. Yeah, he took him from mount, came up. I believe he gave Logan 2 points.
Winner over on mat 1 by armbar, Roman. And looks like, I thought he was in on an inside heel hook for a second. Looked like Derek was in on a decent inside heel hook attempt, but Kerry Bingham's back in on one himself at the moment.
Following Mike.
Is that right or no? Is that right or no? Okay.
The winner, mat number 2, Logan McFadden.
Okay.
Perhaps a guillotine choke. Yep. Yeah. Derek wins by guillotine.
Huh? Just give me 2 seconds. I already took him out.
Derek by guillotine choke?
Yeah. Arm and guillotine.
Okay, Brett and Trevor. Okay, it's all right. Never mind. We'll move that over to number 2. You ready? Let's do Roman and Derek. Yeah. Derek can have 7 minutes if he wants. Logan, you and Apollo on mat number 3. You can have a few minutes. So go over there, please, though.
2-0. I counted like 6-4.
It's a good match.
That was a really good match.
So you got it. Yeah. Apollo can have a few minutes if he needs.
Again, we have, let's see, this match, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches left. See him trying for that straight arm there.
Yep. Brett's having a hard time pulling the shoulder out from underneath. Looks like we're maybe going into an arm triangle attempt here. He's going to have a hard time finishing if he doesn't hop over to the far side. And there he goes.
Your winner by submission in the White Belt Open, Trevor Thomason.
Where's paper towels? Right there. And then the spray's right there too. He's good. Lee just grabbed it. It's right there. Oh. Hey, tell him he's on mat 2 with Carlos whenever he's ready.
Quick submission there. The winner, Derek. I believe that advances him to the finals.
So, Derek, we'll have you on mat number 1, awaiting whoever wins out of here. Roman, we'll have you on mat number 2, awaiting whoever wins out of, or whoever loses out of that match. And then that'll be it. Yeah, so whoever wins out of that one goes with you. Whoever loses goes with you. Huh? Yeah, you can get in touch with your third eye and do whatever it may be.
So on mat number 3, we have Logan McPadden and Apollo Swanson. Whoever wins this is going to face Derek in the finals. Whoever loses is going to be going against Roman. Then we have one match left, no gi for the 160 pounds, Brett Holmberg versus Carlos Rios.
Over in, it looked like Apollo was in on a leg weave pass attempt, but he didn't keep a lot of weight down on Logan's hips, allowing Logan to sit up and pass back around the side. You'd like to see Logan flatten him out a little bit more and taking him out.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Lilo, for helping out. You got to head out early, but
thank you, everyone, to the viewing public. You are all beautiful people.
all right. There you go. Takes the back. Let's see if he can get his submission. He loves a rear naked choke, so let's see if he gets it. Number 3, Logan McFadden, will be in the finals. All right, so these are your final 3 matches. We're just giving everybody just a little bit of a break, and then we'll finish out these final few matches.
Apollo Logan and Derek. Okay, Logan and Derek, mat 1. Brett and Carlos, mat 2. Apollo and Roman, mat 3, please. These are the last 3 matches of the day. If you guys still need time, let me know. But
all right, finals of the Nogi Absolute. Good. All right, folks, the last 3 matches. Logan getting into side control. Starting to go, and I'm guessing he's going to wait for him to go into mount and then go into like a single leg X position, pop him up and get into a single leg X. Go from there, but we will see. Oh, he's going to the back, and he's got a leg and a heel. Oh, and he gets it. Your winner, Derek Flick of the Nogi Absolute.
so you're not staying for like medals and stuff?
Oh, I didn't get it.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 2 matches left now. And for some reason I have that on the wrong one, so let me try to switch it for you here. No, that's not the right one. There we go. Brett gets a takedown. Roman going for an armbar here on Apollo. Oh, that's getting close. And he gets a submission. Winner by submission, taking 3rd place. Roman Ermelov. So now we go to just Matt 2, Brett and Carlos. Last match of the day. Thank you very much, by the way, for watching the whole time. And then we'll do awards after this, and that should be just about it. The hope was to finish at 3 o'clock. We are 3:01 as it is. Carlos deep into the submission here. Kind of an awkward arm in, but he switches off. Back and almost into the guard of Brett. Brett on the back now, Carlos. 2 minutes, 27 seconds left. Brett now on the back almost of Carlos, if he can just get around. Looks like he's going for an armbar there, maybe. Doesn't quite have it. Now he's kind of eking out. Oh, he's back into that body triangle that he's been doing before. Seems to really like that. Minute 46 left. Oh, he's on a rear naked choke. Let's see. Oh, and he gets it. Your winner, Milky White Belt 160 at Holmberg, and I think that is it, basically. So I will go ahead and give out all the match or the awards here real quick. And I will have you guys watch. I'm going to have it on camera. Thank you guys very much. I'm going to go do some presenting.
one. Blue belt 190. Roman, Justice, and Sam. Blue belt 160, Jordan, Michael Nelson, and Apollo. Michael T. Nelson, but pretty sure he left as well, proclaiming that he, in fact, did not win anything. Melcher, or to me, McGee, white belt heavyweight, Mike Melcher, Trevor Thompson, and Joseph Herman. White belt 190, Dana, Keith, and Brett. One team. White belt 160, Brett Holmberg, Wade Dixon, and Clinton Camp. McGee Absolute, Roman, Jordan, and Matt. second place, third place, Matt Halverson. Did you put 10 in that? Just randomly had a lot of 10s all of a sudden. Nogi, blue belt 160, Jordan, Apollo, and Jeffrey. Nogi 190, blue belt, Derek, Roman, and Justice. White belt heavyweight, Trevor, Mike, and Joseph again. in the Nogi Absolute, Derek, Logan, and Roman.
Thank you guys very much.
You can just leave them on the mats.
I will talk to you guys later.